Welcome to the Squeeze episode 9, my dude.
Yeah.
Okay, we actually have a fucking lot to talk about.
Ladies and gentlemen, the season has started.
The season has started, and this is my research report. This is not my notes. Lead us off.
Alrighty. So, first of all, that's Tyler. I am
My name's
Michael.
Tyler. This is Michael.
Hi.
He's more on top of it right now than I am.
That's all right. I was watching the Blues game right before this, so it's A-okay.
Let's go Blues.
Yeah, we just beat the Avalanche. By the way, today is Monday, April 1st, and we have some breaking news. The New York Yankees
have big
just
news.
signed Gus Matthews from the it was a tournament league.
Yeah, tournament
of
league.
Little baseballers and 3 older guy.
Yeah.
And Gus Matthews has just been signed to a 12-year, $450 million
Monster deal. Absolutely monster
he is
deal.
such a good baseball player. I'll tell you what, he can pitch. He was lights out, except against that one guy who was 12.
I am 12.
Yeah, I am 12. That he was not 12, but he was Gus Matthews lights out. Of course, he was hitting bombs left and right. I mean, the 3 older guy squad of him and the 2 other guys that weren't even that good. I mean, one guy ticked it. He hit the bat. The other guy, they had to keep taping up his hands.
Yeah.
But good for Gus Matthews from the team known as the Benchwarmers in that series of little baseballers and 3 older guy. Congratulations to him on signing that big deal.
Yeah, this is big for the team. I mean, we're like 4 games in, we're plagued with injuries.
Yeah.
This is a big signing.
Good for the
It's going
Yankees.
to set up our
and getting
future.
Gus.
This is ring 28, 29, 30.
Easy. And the good thing is Gus Matthews can pitch, he can hit, you can put him wherever you want to. He's like an Ohtani type, but he's got a lot of potential in other positions as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So good for the Yankees for signing him.
We're going to use them all over the field.
Yeah. All right, so we wanted to make sure we got that big signing out of the way.
Big one out of the way.
Because we want to just dive right into the fact that baseball is back.
Baseball is back. We had a very, very eventful opening weekend.
So far, and it's been getting crazier as time has gone on. Like, just crazier overall. So, first of all, the AL powerhouses that you have written down. It was the Red Sox, the Yankees, and the Astros. Not doing so hot to start off the year.
They all got messed up by what should be pretty bad teams. First off, the Yankees dropped 2 of 3 to the Orioles.
Oh, shit.
The Orioles, who are probably on pace for like 110 losses this year.
Yeah.
Pretty much a double-A team with Chris Davis.
Yeah.
Well,
Chris Davis belongs at single A with the way he's hitting.
Yeah, they looked abysmal. They looked absolutely awful. Yeah. The defense looked terrible for the most part. The bats just they left the entire fucking team times 9 on base. We did nothing with runners in scoring position. What made me a little happier was that the Red Sox did just as poorly against the Mariners. The Mariners' bats were alive and well. Chris Sale got smacked. I was watching that in my ethics in the media class.
And Tim Beckham.
Yeah.
Of all fucking people, Tim Beckham coming back. Like, I mean, shit. If he keeps up this pace, he's got what's the
comeback player of the year?
Comeback player.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. We're filming this a lot later than we normally do because of work conflicts. But man, Tim Beckham. I mean, coming back with the way he played in that opening series against the team as good as the Red Sox. Holy shit.
Yeah, he
good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, he hit very well. He hit 1 off Sale. He hit 1 later that game. I think he hit three bombs in the series. Overall, just hit very well.
Yeah, good for Beckham. And then I mean the Astros, them too. The Astros aren't doing so hot. I mean, they just beat Texas today, but it's only 2-1, and they didn't play that well against the Rays. They only won the first game, and then they dropped 3 in a row. But we knew the Rays were a good team.
Yeah, the Rays were not.
I mean, but
a bad team, but
they beat Snell, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
It is a little weird.
It's a little weird. You beat the Cy Young Award winner, but then the rest of you got who? Charlie Morton?
Charlie Morton, and I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't name the other people they faced.
Yeah, so it's a little off for the Stros, for sure. But then the Cubs
Yeah,
against the Rangers playing like that, and right now they're losing to the. I was watching it on ESPN
Braves,
before I
yeah.
came. Yeah, they were losing to the Braves. They committed like 6 errors
their
already in the
outfield
ball game.
looks terrible. Their outfield's dropping like easy fly
Yeah,
balls.
Hayward made a good diving play, but that's all the positives I've seen come from the Cubs so far.
Yeah.
Which that's good because we're Cardinal fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's abysmal, and Baez isn't. He's not producing offensively the numbers that the Cubs want to see, and it's just a bunch of hoo ha ha.
Yeah, the Cardinals, they're
We got manhandled by a man whose name is Christian Yelich.
yeah, Yelich and Hader had their way with the Cardinals this
Someone
weekend.
should stop that guy.
Please do.
Stop that guy. Hader will always be a racist in my mind just because of the tweets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask for forgiveness for stuff like that at that time, but it's a difference. He said some of them are rap lyrics. Well, that means most of them aren't rap lyrics.
Right.
So
And you still put them.
you still put them on social media.
Yeah, you put
I
them
don't
on
care
Twitter.
if you were a high schooler and you say I've changed.
I've heard of I don't remember where I saw it, but recently people were back defending him because they were in high school. But no, that doesn't.
No. When I was in high school, I wasn't putting shit like that
Yeah.
out on social media.
Yeah, no, I definitely knew not to say racial slurs
Yeah, exactly.
on the
And
internet.
you can't use the excuse that Twitter was young. Twitter was a couple years old by then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, yeah, we digress a little bit on that one. But Hader had the Cardinals number for a long time, except for that almost home run by Jose Martinez
Yeah.
that got robbed.
Ooh, Lorenzo Cain had to do his thing and pull that one back.
That was great. Good for him. But the reaction out of that, I'm like,
Yep.
I'm a little purist in that sense. You make a play like that, be humble about it. You made the play. You already showed him up, and throwing the ball up like that, it rubbed me a little bit the wrong way. But again, they are the Brewers, and they're a good team, and we were that close. So I'm maybe a
Yeah.
little butthurt.
We got stomped, but it was a competitive series.
It was very competitive, and it wasn't even like we got stomped. The games were all very close. That walk-off that Yelich had in the fourth game of the series, you can't do anything about that. Wong had taken one off the ear earlier, and he botched a play, and you just assume that, something's in his head. So, Yelich is on track for another MVP season.
Yeah.
Moustakas is going great. Chacin was looking good on the mound for the Brewers. Hader was looking good.
Yeah.
The good thing for fans that are not Brewers fans is that Knable's out for the year with Tommy John.
Yeah.
So that's the only good thing. But yeah. And then Harper. You talk about Harper because holy shit, you wrote down all the notes about Harper.
Yeah, so Bryce Harper, he had that rough first game where he struck out twice and a couple Phillies fans were booing him. That didn't last. He hit very well the rest of that opening series against Atlanta. He had 2 massive moonshots, and I have not seen a home crowd react like that ever.
In a long time.
In a long time.
That's a hype crowd. You're probably going to see that kind of crowd for Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
crowd.
Yeah, Zach Campbell caught his second home run.
Yeah, I'm watching the highlight right now. I didn't see that Hampel had caught it. It was a moonshot,
These were
though.
absolute moon
How the hell did he
shots.
catch it with the way that the fans are out there?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Wow. You're just looking at the swing in slow-mo. He got in front of the ball, got his hands through it, just cranked it. He knew it was gone right off the bat. Good for Bright. Yep, there he is. I see him now. He got it. He's jumping up and down. Guarantee you there will be a video up on YouTube about it in a week.
Oh, yeah, dude. I think he said that was his 67th career home run ball.
For a gamer? Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of Zach Campbell. His attitude I've mentioned it before, his attitude can be here or there, but he understands that he's the best at what he does.
Yeah.
So he kind of has a right to be like that. But, good for him whenever he catches a home run.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. And, the Phillies just overall. Harper is looking great. Rhys Hoskins, I think he just got hurt or something.
Did he?
Rhys, I think it was he got hit by something. Yeah, the Braves hit Rhys Hoskins.
Oh.
Yeah, they got him. They got him up high, and he was really pissed about it, and they threw out the pitcher. I don't know who the pitcher was. But, I mean, other than that, Hoskins is, he went. I mean, right now he's batting .333. That's not saying much. He's 2 for 6, but he scored 5 runs and 5 RBIs. Only on 2 hits.
I saw that big home run opening day.
Yeah. So, I mean, good for him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Good for him. Realmuto looked good.
Yeah, Realmuto's looking really good.
Kutch looks really good.
Kutch is having a comeback year.
Which makes me happy.
Yeah.
I love him. What a
Him
good
and
dude.
Beckham are both having really good comeback years already.
Phillies look good. They look about as good as
Yeah.
they are supposed to.
And the Braves right now are looking really good against the Cubs, but that series against the Phillies, that's where you're looking to see, okay, who's going to win the division.
Yeah.
And right now with the way it's looking, Phillies, if they can play like they've been, you got it. They've got it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Not that you can make any kind of speculation off of
No, you can't
any team's first
speculate at all.
series, but the Phillies look like a postseason team.
Yes, they do.
Absolutely.
But going back to the Brewers
Yeah.
and the Cardinals, Paul fucking Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt had a series, man. He had a series to remember. He didn't look great the first game, and the second game I guess he ate his Wheaties or
Yeah.
something. He had not just one, if I'm correct. I don't think it was just 2 either.
No.
How many was it? What comes after 2?
Well, if you carry the 5.
You forgot to divide.
Oh, yeah. 3.
3. He had 3 bombs.
He hit
Second
3 dinger-donger dick slaps.
Yep.
And they were shots. That first one on that inside pitch, I don't know how the fuck he got in front of that.
That was a long at bat, too.
Yeah. Grinding out of that bat, and he got the fact that he's able to get in front of a ball that's lowing in on him, bearing in, get in front of it, and then launch it the way he did. That's smart hitting. And then the other 2 were just rockets.
Yeah.
And then Colton Wong.
Wong has been hot.
Wong,
He has the most hits right now.
He has 3. I think he had 3 home runs so far this season.
Yeah.
Second on the team, and he's batting over 500. He had another home run today in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
In that crazy game.
That was a very crazy game.
Yeah.
We'll talk about.
Yeah. It's next up. Why don't we just transition right on into it? Cardinals and the Pirates in Pittsburgh going to extras.
I got to watch the beginning of it at work. I was neglecting the hell out of the customer. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I started watching it at work. I saw when we went down. I saw when we made it 4-2 on. I don't remember what happened.
I think it was someone hit a double.
Yeah.
Yeah. J Mart hit a double.
Yeah.
And then we got O'Neal tied it. They took the lead again. And then I think J Mart tied it again or something like that in the 9th. And then we go to like the 10th or 11th.
There was the wild pitch that we took the lead on. My bad.
Yeah, so the wild pitch was weird. I was at my PA job trying to in between me having to announce someone's name after scoring a soccer goal watching the game. And it's it was bases loaded. I don't know. I think it was Munoz up or somebody like that.
Yeah, it was.
It was a 2-seamer, it looked like, that just kind of cut, and Cervelli didn't see it. And it missed his glove, and it hit the ump right in the balls.
Yeah?
And bounced away.
Cervelli, who had a very good defensive game up to that point, a ton of big blocks.
Exactly.
I left. I went and got a freaking haircut, and then I was watching the game while I was getting a haircut. And
you got that great Clips haircut.
Got that Sports Clips.
Sports Clips.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. Normal barber closed down, so I had to.
That's just so sad.
In a pinch. I have an interview Wednesday. I had to get
You get the haircut.
Had to get chopped up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So and then the inning, just to make sure that it wasn't crazy enough, in the inning, Carp. I'm trying to figure out how the hell he got ejected because I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
But he gets ejected, and we only have one pitcher. We have one. Number one, we only have 2 pitchers left in the pen, and Gant's gonna come in anyway. We knew Gant was gonna come in, But then they only had one bench player left, and it was Matt Wieters,
Mm-hmm.
the backup catcher. And so, in order to get everything to work, they have Wieters pinch hit for Gant, and then they take Yachty and move him to third.
Yeah, I walk in to the sports clips, and first thing I see on the TV is Yadier Molina, third base with Carp's glove. It's like, what the hell's going on?
It's just. Apparently, he told the umpire, "You suck." That's what a source on the internet says. He's telling the third. Yeah, the ESPN cameras caught it, and it's clear as day. He's yelling at the third base umpire who called the check swing strike 3. He's yelling, "You suck," and then the home plate umpire tosses him.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's calling it, and he says, "You suck," and then the home plate ump just tosses him. And he's like, "What?" But, I mean, that's a bold decision by Schilt.
Yeah.
To
Very bold decision.
to put Yachty at third base. Oh, man. Well, you do what you got to do, and now the Cardinals are 2-3.
Cardinals are 2-3. That was a big win today. Well, when we were trailing, I thought, oh,
Here we go again.
This is our season right here. But yeah, no, I'm glad we pulled that one out.
Now let's kind of move into. We got more contract extensions. So we did talk about the great Gus Matthews, who is just barely below Bartolo. Obviously, in terms of just greatness overall.
Yeah, that was big, man. That was a big signing.
Yeah.
Can help the Yankees going forward.
Yeah, you guys are really happy about that, I know.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
But then your friends in Queens also did a really big signing.
They did.
Jacob DeGromster for 5 years, $137.5 million.
They finally paid the man.
Yeah, and the good thing is he gets opt-out options too. So he gets the 2022 opt-out and then a club option in 2024. So shit, he's got a lot of opportunity here, and they gave him a lot of good stuff.
They did, and first game he looked disgusting. Him versus Scherzer.
Ooh, that game.
That was a good game. That was the very first game of the season I watched.
Yeah.
Watched it in class.
I was watching MLB.TV.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a fun game. I saw Robbie Cano.
Yeah.
Take Scherzer yard.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not. I mean, it's good. The fact that they're paying the man, he's showing up, doing what he needs to do. And you just hope that the Mets pitching staff is able to stay healthy, because that pitching staff can carry that hitting core to the playoffs. No doubt. No doubt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But then there's another pitcher who got a big extension, Kyle Hendricks with the Cubs, 4 years, $55.5 million. And he was pitching today against the Braves, and he was doing shit. I don't even think he made it out of the 5th inning, and he had already given up like 6 runs on 99 pitches.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's just the first game of the season or if what the fuck's going on.
I think that was a lot of money in a lot of years
for him.
For Hendricks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I was him, I'd be like, I didn't think anything was gonna get put on the table for me. Okay. Yeah.
He had that one really good year, but that was the year Arrieta was really good too.
Yeah, he had that like sub-2 ERA year.
That was 2016, 17, something like that?
Yeah.
Something like that.
2016 Arrieta won Cy Young. 17 Hendricks was top 3 in Cy Young. I think.
It was something like that. I'm pulling up his baseball reference. Yeah, it was 2016, 2.13 ERA, 16-8. He started 30 games. I mean, shit, he was good. He only gave up 15 home runs, 44 walks, 170 strikeouts. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, he got 3rd in Cy Young that year and 23rd in MVP. So I would have got it if it was 2016 and he gets offered that. But now, I mean, he went 14-11 last year. It's not bad.
No.
The problem is he's losing a lot of games too. So it's a kind of counterbalance of, what do you want to do? I mean, good for him for at least getting paid.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. But then, and you don't want to talk about this. I know you don't want to talk about this.
I'm okay talking about this one because Bogarts is not that good.
I mean, he's getting paid like he's good. 7-year, $132 million with the Sox. They lock him down, and he's been hitting well. He's in there where he's at consistently in their lineup, in a power spot in the lineup.
Good for them, I guess.
Good,
sure.
Yeah, good for the
Maybe.
Sox. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, when he first came up, I didn't know about him. I didn't think he'd make it.
I remember when he first came up. Yeah,
Yep.
he was.
I was like, this of course was when the Sox were like 72 and like 90.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's been one of the better defensive shortstops in a league with a lot of really good defensive shortstops. He found out he could also hit home runs last year, so he
started doing that.
Yeah, developed some power. Good for them. Sure.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
And now we have to talk about something very serious and upsetting, but it is a thing. Larry Baer, the CEO of the Giants.
Yeah.
Have you seen what he did?
The video? I have seen the video.
You have?
Yeah.
So he's suspended without pay until July 1st for a physical altercation with his wife. And holy shit, he deserves it.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a very odd video to watch. Like, I didn't really know what I was looking at first, and it's just like they're in like a parking lot or something.
Yeah, it's like some weird. He's got like, you know,
it's
like
a fenced off kind of.
Yeah, it's like a patio or something.
Yeah,
with like stuff, and he's yelling at her for no apparent reason.
Yeah, he's trying to like rip a phone out of her hand, and then he like throws her on the ground. And
yeah, like what the fuck?
Very uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah, and it's good that he's being suspended. He should be suspended the whole fucking season.
Yeah.
He should be forced to give up his team for something like that. You can't do that.
Yeah, that is not the kind of thing you want to see the CEO of.
No. You see Bill DeWitt doing that, he'd sell the fucking team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a very bad look for.
Yeah, good for.
Very bad team.
Good for, I think it was MLB who was the ones that suspended him.
Yeah.
Good for MLB for doing that. Good for
absolutely.
MLB for standing up for that. Because I'm not saying any other owners would do this, not owners, CEOs, because sometimes the CEO is different than the owner. But good for MLB for getting out in front of this, doing it better than, like, say, the NFL would. The NFL is different and stuff like that.
Yeah, we need to see.
Yeah.
We need to see professional sports take domestic violence seriously.
Yeah, and especially with the problems we have with, like, Addison Russell.
Yeah, Addison Russell, and if you remember, Aroldis Chapman.
Yep.
Missed the first half of 2016 because he like shot a gun at his like then girlfriend.
Good for MLB for finally starting to step up and take care of this.
Yeah.
At least it's better. I mean, the NFL, they suspended Kareem Hunt forever, but still, when you see something as blatant as this, I mean, it's great that they got out in front and said this is not okay. And it's good to see that the MLB is going to be that league that takes care of business.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. Then moving on, this early into the season, we've had a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Especially
Which is weird. Most of these guys have been in spring training the whole time.
Yeah.
They've been stretching. They've been getting their protocols in. They're good to go. I don't understand. Maybe it's the cold.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, you got guys going from sunny Florida to cold New York. Souza's in Arizona, right?
Yeah, so he went from one part of the desert to another part of the desert.
Yeah.
He went from like kind of south desert to not as south desert.
What do you have to do to tear your LCL, ACL, and part of your PCL? Like, what the fuck are all of these?
Yeah, how did he do? I want to see the play. It's probably grody as hell, but I want to see the play on when he fucked his shit up.
How do you tear literally every single everything in your fucking leg?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the MLB video.
That's a lot of L's. He just took an L there,
took
bro.
a lot of L's, and that's sad. It's really sad.
Yeah.
You lose. I mean, Arizona is kind of gutting, but wow.
Yeah.
He slipped on home plate.
Oh, damn.
That was the problem. He kind of slipped on home plate awkwardly. I can't get the video to load on my thing. But damn, that's so bad for them. Because, I mean, who do the Diamondbacks have anymore?
Got Adam Jones.
They do have Adam Jones, and he's doing really well.
He's doing very well.
Yeah. But, I mean, you got Greinke and Adam Jones. Maybe
Jake Lamb hasn't been...
Yeah, Lamb hasn't been
doing much.
Flores, I haven't heard anything about. John Ryan Murphy, the old Yankee.
Yeah. We got that's who we got in the Aaron Hicks. No, we traded him for Aaron Hicks.
Yeah, Carson Kelly.
Yeah.
Luke Weaver, I think, had his first start. But
He
I
had
don't
to
know
start.
how
Luke Weaver hit a home run.
he what?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he gives him up in St.
think-
Louis and hits him in Arizona.
fairly
How about that? I mean, you got one of the better left-handed pitchers in the game in Robbie Ray. But I mean, even then, your hitting core isn't that. Your hitting core isn't that good.
No.
And I mean, Adam Jones is good, but I mean, who's your first baseman? You got Wilmer Flores starting.
That's who's at first?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not what you'd expect to hear from a team that has a shortstop as him. But like Diamondbacks, you got Jones, Eduardo Escobar. No one even knows who that guy is. Wilmer Flores at second. Christian Walker's at first base. I mean, Nick Ahmed's good. Nick Ahmed's a good shortstop. But you don't have a lot more.
No.
You're running out of stuff. So Souza going down just screws you.
Yeah, for a team that was already going to compete with the Padres for not last.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's looking like I don't know. The Giants look worse than that, though.
Oh, my God. I'm watching the replay of Souza and his knee. Oh, my God, his knee. So he steps on the plate.
Yeah.
And imagine my fingers are his knees. And my people there, you're going to be able to see this. He kind of steps on it.
Right.
And his knee, it's his left knee. It's pretty much looks like that.
Oh.
It looks like that, but imagine his foot staying straight.
Fuck.
Yeah, so that's how you do
That's
it.
how you tear all those fucking L's.
Yeah, because Ricky Horton, he posted on his Twitter, he had his PCL just ruptured. The announcer for the Cardinals, he put it on his public Twitter, and he's like, yep, I have to have surgery on this, and Dan McLaughlin was talking about it during the Cardinal game. He messed that up. So and Ricky's was as thick as a tree trunk.
Yeah.
Almost. You could tell just by the picture he put out there on his Twitter. So, I mean, if that's just a PCL, Souza is screwed for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the recovery time's gonna look like on that.
Said he's
but it's
out
gonna
for
be
the
long.
year at
Yeah.
least.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. But then that's not the only person who's out.
No, it is not.
You had two.
We had two big
heroes
ones.
go down.
Our starting third baseman and left fielder both go down in the opening fucking series. I just typed something. I don't know what I did. I hit enter.
You hit enter.
Ah, fucking computers. Am I right? Yeah. So, Stanton, who by the way looked awful in the opening series, he goes down. He said it was on a funky swing. He had some bicep strain. Of course, why not? When we're already down Aaron Hicks for I don't know how long, and then Andujar went back to the bag. He slid back into third, and there's a partial tear in his labrum that possibly and probably will put him out for the entire year. I hate to hear that. I love Andujar. That's good for the team.
How? Oh, because your infield is so stacked it lets the other guys play.
Because I got to see a lot of DJ LeMahieu this weekend, and he didn't get the Gold Glove for show. He looks very good at third, while Andujar does not. Again, like I wanted the
who you guys normally have playing at second base?
second base, Gleyber Torres, because
Torres, yeah.
we have Tulo short,
Yeah.
and this would work when Didi comes back too.
Yes.
Because Tulo's older, he can be our utility man.
Yes.
DJ LeMahieu plays an excellent third base. He was one of the very few bright spots this weekend. He hit so well. He has very competitive, very, very good at bats. And he looks so smooth over there. So I wish Andujar the best. I really do. I hope he gets well. But it's probably better for the team. Again, I hoped they would have moved on from Andujar. I hoped he would have been part of some trade for a pitcher, and they would have gotten Machado.
He seems like a kind of guy that could go to a team and that is right near the cusp of getting good again.
Yeah.
And who do the Mariners have at third base?
Brian Anderson, I think. Is he at third?
Is he?
I don't know. Let me look.
Mariners third. No, Kyle Seager. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Not them because they already got Kyle Seager.
You said Mariners.
Yeah.
I was thinking Marlins.
Marlins.
I'm stupid.
That's the complete other side of the country.
Yeah. As far away as possible.
I'm trying to think of teams that could use him. There are a couple teams that could use him, definitely.
I mean, before Machado, the Padres were a perfect fucking fit for Andujar.
Yeah, or the Angels.
Or the Angels.
I mean, their starting third baseman.
Cozart?
Is it Cozart?
Is it Cozart?
David Fletcher.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
I have no clue.
Yeah. In their starting series against the A's, the Angels dropped 3 of 4.
Okay.
So, and they had consistently Fletcher or Cozart starting at third base. So they could have used Andujar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shit. It sucks that he's out, but I mean, he could be used when he comes up. But then Stanton on his funky swing, he's out. We kind of talked about that a little bit. It's not going to be that long, hopefully.
Hopefully not.
We don't know yet. We haven't heard anything.
Yeah, he's just on the 10-day.
Yeah.
Right now. So we recalled Clint Frazier. He's back up. He should have been up. Gardner's showing his age.
Yep. Yeah, he is. Hicks is out. He could come back though soon. They're thinking that I was looking at the ESPN story on it, and they're thinking that Hicks should be back at the end of his 10-day DL stint.
I hope so.
Hoping.
Because we can't have the injury bug that fucked us last year and had us having fucking Sugar Shane Robinson out and right and
I'll tell you what though, some of the guys that are being affected by the injury bug, other people are stepping up. Luke fucking Voit. The St. Louis kid, his grandma's still giving him $20 every home run.
Really?
Even though he's making $500K a year.
Okay,
Good.
cool.
Yeah, and Voit wants that $20 from his grandma.
Dude, that first inning, he hits that 3-run bomb.
Yep.
I'm just like, oh, we're gonna win 162 games.
And then your pitching happened.
Yeah, then our pitching happened.
But Voit is looking real good, and he's the kind of guy that can step up.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But the Yankees are not the only team to get hurt and have to deal with bad injuries. We talked about it. Corey Knebel, however the hell you say his name, for the Brewers, out with Tommy John. Also out with Tommy John, Hunter Green.
I saw that a few minutes before we started recording today.
The kid, I think he was just a junior.
Yeah,
in high school.
At 17 years old.
He's on the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine. Yeah. He went to Notre Dame High in California, which is a very luxurious private school. They are so wealthy as a private school. They have stadium seating at their baseball field, and they have an umpire room. What high school has an umpire room? It's ridiculous.
Not mine. Not McClure North.
No. Maplewood, you get the fucking trunk of your car in the parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, at 17 years old, he topped 100 miles an hour.
He was hitting like 105 before the draft.
Yep.
It was insane. And he had control over it. He was a good shortstop. And now he's out with Tommy John. And that is a huge blow to the Reds.
It is, but it was early enough. Hopefully early enough.
Yeah. We hope that it's nothing as serious as like Alex Reyes. Because Reyes had made it to the MLB when he got his fuck up and then had Tommy John. And then he came back and he got his fuck up with his shoulder. The good thing is Green is still down in the minors, so he's still got time to develop. But it still fucking sucks that you got another guy out. It really sucks that you got another guy out.
Yeah. Sonny Gray looked just as bad as a Red as he did as a Yankee.
He was it's tough for a guy to leave their home team, like their original MLB team, and try a new pitching scheme at a new team. But
Yeah,
I
but
mean, God, you'd expect, some like Miles Michaelis going to Japan and then coming back adjusted. A guy like Eric Thames, same thing, going to Japan, coming back adjusted. If a different.
And then you have Sonny Gray, who New York is a little too much for, and he blames the pitching coaches for making him throw his fucking breaking ball too much.
Yeah.
They forced me to throw a slider. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And speaking of sliders, did you see Jordan Hicks' sliders today?
Yeah.
Jordan Hicks literally broke people's ankles.
Broke Colin Moran's ankles today.
The man hangs out with Post Malone, like, during the offseason. It's him and Post Malone, and I think before Takeshi decided he wanted to rape minors, which is horrible. Don't do that.
Yeah, Hicks was hanging out with Takashi.
Yeah, Hicks is hanging out with all these people. 6'9", and he is a baseball player, and the man fucking threw a changeup at 90 miles an hour, and he broke people's ankles with sliders. Oh my God.
The man's filthy.
Yeah, he's filthy. I love it. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. Anyway, also out with some issues, but he's back. Carlos Correa, he missed opening day with neck stiffness. He's back in the lineup, though, but he's not producing offensively.
How many? Is he just back today?
I think he only missed, like, opening day. Like, it was only opening day.
Okay.
I didn't read the story. All I saw was the update that, yeah, he's going to miss opening day with neck stiffness. And they said this had been a problem throughout spring training.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but people are like, hey, he needs to have a bounce back year, or else the Astros are fucked, and they're not going to win another World Series. Even though all the pundits, especially Dontrell Willis and A-Rod, are saying that the Astros are either going to win the pennant or the World Series. That's weird coming from A-Rod as a Yankees guy.
It is weird coming from A-Rod.
And A-Rod was like, it's going to go a full 7, and it's either going to be Yankees winning Game 7 by like a lot, or the Stros barely edging one out because we're so damn hurt we can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, they need Correa for that. He's been a big part.
And wouldn't that be like the 3rd year in a row that the Yankees and Stros met up in a playoff series?
We did not last year because we had Red Sox in the DS.
Y'all fucked up my bracket.
Yeah. Year before that, though, I mean, that's when it went 7 games.
That was a fun series, dude.
It was. It hurt a lot, but it was.
Yeah. That Astros run in 2017 was just a mess of fun baseball. That game I think it was game 3 or 4 of the World Series when they went like 10 and it was 14-14.
Yeah. Oh, that was ridiculous. That was one of the most fun games I've ever fucking watched, dude.
It was just like
lead change, and it was all off of like massive home runs.
Yeah, it was like Dumb and Dumber hitting each other with hammers over and over.
Yeah.
Again. I saw a meme. It was someone who was like, it was like them and their wife. And the wife is like, honey, come to bed. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. You have work. I can't come to bed now. It's the 27th inning. Puig is pitching, and it is 50-50.
Dude, that was fucking fun. It was Altuve went yard, and then Chris Taylor went yard, and then Springer went yard, and then
Bellinger went yard, right?
Belly did. Kike.
He did.
We haven't gotten into my love for Enrique Hernandez yet.
Let's get into it.
Let me pull up a video for you that I have saved on my Instagram from a long time ago. My brother was texting me. He called me to tell us we got to 900 followers.
Oh shit.
We did. Because I've been having him help us out with the page, and he wanted me to fucking buy him food because he's been doing all this work. So I guess
that is a way of payment. That is a way of payment.
I gotta buy him some Jack in the Box tonight. He left me a voicemail the other day. He's like, "Hey Tyler, just so you know, I've been putting in a lot of work, and I will disown you if you don't buy me Steak and Shake."
He's the younger brother. That's not how this works.
Apparently.
Apparently my ass.
I have the video saved, so it's fine. But yeah, it's Video of Kike twerking and making weird faces. Albums, videos. It was from a while back. Yeah, what's going on, dog? I just want to see. There we go. This is literally my favorite video of all time. Here, you can.
We're gonna watch. Okay, so right now Kike, he's not wearing a shirt, and the way he's got his pants, they're unbuttoned, so you can like kind of see his underwear and shit. And he's got his pants, his pant legs rolled up, so he's got the high socks going. He's wearing his cleats, and he's twerking on a chair, which.
Pay attention to his face too. He does some really weird shit in this video. I'll insert it.
Oh my god, his dance moves.
He's really good.
His face looks like he's sad, like he's crying over this. Now what the hell? Where'd his teeth go?
I don't know.
I love that.
It's my favorite video of all time.
This is better than Bartolo hitting a danger.
Actually,
no.
ever so. It's close.
It's a close second. Look at that face, though.
Yeah, no, it's...
Just, hold on. We're going to show this to the viewers at home. Look at that face, though.
It's...
Look at that
He's
face.
a good-looking man.
Okay,
really getting down.
as hell.
He is booty downing on them.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for Enrique.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good that series. He's been good so far.
Yeah.
They, Dodgers put 18 up on the Diamondbacks the other day.
Fucking Russell Martin pitch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
John Ryan Murphy and Russell Martin. And Russell Martin was hitting 80.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you get when you put a catcher in.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, he was putting it on the black.
He closed he closed the game out. That was funny.
What did we? Oh, Adam Jones. We already talked about how he's doing great.
Looks
now,
good.
We got to talk about the young kids.
Young Bloods.
The young bloods coming on now. Katie Nolan on
Oh
ESPN.
my God! I'm very in love with her.
She is. First of all, I call her the John Oliver of sports.
Yeah.
Because if you never heard of Katie Nolan, if you never heard of who she is or what she does, if you ever have seen John Oliver's show Last Week Tonight, which he just did a show on the WWE and how that whole situation is getting a little bit more messed up there. She does a show, Katie Nolan does a show that's very similar to John Oliver's show, but it is focused around sports.
Michael, I am so in love with her. I
love
have
her
been.
too.
I've had such a crush on her for so long.
She's adorable, and she really knows her shit. She can be funny and topical, and she did a whole thing recently. Her latest one it's on ESPN Plus, but she posts her main blurbs to YouTube like John Oliver does.
Yeah.
And she did a thing on MLB player tenure and how the MLB can do stuff with their young players with contracts.
Yeah.
That way, if you wait 15 days to call a guy up, you get to retain them for an extra year.
Yeah.
On their rookie contract.
Yeah.
She did that on her latest episode.
Okay.
And it's a weird exploit within the system and all this shit. And we're like, okay, this makes sense. And so that's why you haven't seen Vlad Guerrero Jr.
Yeah.
That's why you haven't seen some of these big guys. But surprisingly enough, these
three of the big ones.
3 big ones are up.
Biggest of all,
Fernando
possibly.
Tatis Jr.
Tatis Jr. for the Padres.
So now the entire left side of the infield for the Padres is stacked.
Oh yeah. Also, side note, I was literally just about to say how like sorry Anna, but like I would leave you in a second for Katie Nolan, and then she just fucking walked by.
Oh, is that your girlfriend?
Yeah, like
that was your girlfriend.
Weird timing on that one.
Weird timing.
I would.
I would leave your girlfriend for Katie Nolan.
Dude, she's so such a cutie. Oh. I'm in love.
Are you talking about Katie or your girlfriend?
Katie, I guess both. Both. Katie Nolan. You're not gonna watch this, but if
you're probably
do,
not gonna watch this. But Katie, just note number 1.
I'll send it to you.
You're very cute.
I love.
And we
you.
love and we love you so much. Number 2, we have immense respect for you because hot damn, your show, your main segments.
Oh,
you
yeah.
do great research on them. You are just really good at your job.
Yeah, you know
and
your
you
shit.
deserve mad respect. Mad respect.
Ooh, I did forget about the Red Sox fan part, though.
Yeah, I can get
Would that hurt?
it, though.
I can't.
You can't.
I don't
do
maybe.
what I do. If I ever meet a Cubs fan and we start talking and I start flirting with her and she's like, I'm a Cubs fan. I go, it's all right, Romeo and Juliet.
Really?
Yeah. I go Romeo and Juliet.
Wouldn't kill it for you?
I got 11 rings. She's only got 3. She's not expecting a ring.
No, I guess not.
You're not expecting a ring. The Red Sox are, though.
Dude, I don't know if I
Y'all
could.
both are expecting rings.
I really, truly, the bedroom would be weird. I would look.
You're bringing this a little too far.
I don't know. I don't know if I just, you got to think about
You're
these
talking
things.
about the decorations. You see a Red Sox poster hanging up, like, above her closet or something.
Yeah, I mean, that's awful. That's abysmal, right?
Listen,
that would kill the mood.
Okay, Katie, Tyler's out of the equation. Now, if you want to hit me up, slide into my DMs.
Michael, on the other
You
hand.
may. I am a Cardinals fan. I respect
No,
other
I
fan
walk
bases.
into somebody's fucking room and I see a fucking Red Sox pennant or
Just because
or a
of
fucking
that, I'm going to put a
a-
Red Sox
a fucking
poster up in
Veritech-
my room to make Tyler mad.
a fucking Veritech.
I'm going to put a Jason Veritech. He's literally choking.
That's awful. I'd leave immediately. I don't care what the fucking circumstance. No.
Katie, Miss Nolan, if you will. I have immense respect for you. I believe what you do is awesome.
Yeah, you're good.
And
Good
that is
job.
my appeal to you. Romantic or not, take it however you wish. No ill respect towards you whatsoever.
Dude.
Because, of course, mad respect. Like,
Yeah.
the maddest of respect.
Yeah, mad
You
respect.
may be a Red Sox fan, but I also know you are a person who looks at all of the sports. And I'll tell you what, Jason Tatum plays for the Celtics.
Yeah,
And Jason Tatum is my man.
yeah, he's a good dude.
So we can bond over the fact that number 0 comes from the Lou and he plays for your team.
from the
Damn it, he's a
Lou,
good
and he's
basketball player.
proud. Run a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nelly. There we go.
I was just confessing my love, and then that's what
He confessed his love.
that's
then
what being
he
a
went
Red Sox
back
fan
on it.
does, though. That's gross. Anyway,
Anyway, we digressed hard. We were talking about
we're
players
talking
coming
about
up.
getting called up.
So Fernando Tatis Jr., going back to it. So Katie Nolan on her show was getting into this, and I knew that we had like tenure issues with the MLB.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that bad until Katie Nolan explained it that well. And Tyler's checking to make sure the camera's still recording.
Card full, but it's okay.
And the card's full, but we'll be all right.
Of course it is.
Yeah. But she went back on it. So, like, if the owners and GMs wait like 15, 20 games into the season, then call them up, then they have them for another full year instead of just this year.
Yeah.
But with some of these guys coming up, they just flat out said, fuck that, we need them now. So, Fernando Tatis Jr., him and Machado are now patrolling the left side of the infield for the Padres.
In the south side of Chicago, we have Light Tower Power, Eloy Jimenez.
Oh, my God, the White Sox, if they can get their prospects going,
Yeah.
they just need pitching. All they really need is pitching. And if they get that, they'll be set, honestly. Because the way Abreu's playing, Jose Abreu's always been a consistently good player. Juan Moncada has always been a consistently good player. They're just a somewhat solid offensive team. The outfield's a little shaky here and there, but, I just accidentally deleted my notes. Son of a bitch. But, the White Sox are good, and Jimenez is going to help. And then Pete Alonso for the Mets,
Yeah.
the first baseman prospect.
He hit his first bump today. He was like, it was a big one. It was like 466 something. It was, yeah.
That's not bad.
He hits like somebody who, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm
Yeah.
a little scatterbrained tonight.
Yeah, same. Yeah, but, these guys getting called up anyway is kind of breaking the mold a
Yeah.
little bit. And then we got a trade we got to talk about.
Yeah, that was like,
Weird. I was like, what the fuck?
a little weird.
Right after Kendrys Morales to the A's with cash from the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays in return get Jesus Lopez, who is a minor league infielder. I don't know if he's a good prospect, rated prospect.
No.
The A's certainly could use the cash,
Yeah.
and they get it. And Kendrys Morales, good player, or at least he was. I don't know what he's been doing.
I think he had an okay year in Toronto last
Yeah.
year.
What did he do? Well, I mean, so far on the season, he's only batting 143.
Okay.
He's a 1 for 7, but I mean, it's only the beginning of the year.
Yeah, only a few games in.
Morales last year for Oakland played 130 games, batted 249. I mean, that's not bad.
Not bad.
Slugging was kind of up there at 438, and OPS was 769.
I see what you did there, Kendrys.
I mean, 21 dingers and 57 ribbies ain't nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing to shake a stick at.
No.
That's a weird saying.
And the good thing is he's a DH and a first baseman, so they can use him like if they ever need to put, if they're having problems with Chris Davis or who's their normal first baseman in Oakland?
Matt Olson.
Medelson. If Medelson needs a break, Matt Olson, if he needs something. But it's not a bad deal.
No. Not bad.
But MLB 19, the show is out.
It is. I haven't played it yet.
Okay, let me tell you this. 18, the show is so fucked up that it's transferring over to 19, the show, and it makes me mad. The caps on the attributes have got my players fucked up. Because the power, I have 98 power, but the cap is at 75. And I'm like, I don't know what I need to do. I've lowered the difficulty to like beginner. I've changed all my hitting setup and everything. And my player hit like 200 home runs in the past season. And I just started a new one. And it's been like 10 games and I've only hit one bomb.
Oh, that's disappointing because that's what I like doing is just throwing it on a beginner and having these massive
I don't care,
record-breaking seasons.
All day.
Yeah, me too.
Sing the Cardinal. But Diamond Dynasty is much improved. I played a couple games in there and it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you start a new road to the show, it's fun. I'm trying to think. The March to October mode is lit. The franchise, I haven't played franchise yet. And then the new one, the legend moments.
Yeah.
They're tough.
I'm seeing that guys are getting a lot of like really cool Diamond Dynasty rewards from this shit though.
Yeah, the moments.
Like you can get a lot of stubs.
Yeah, the moments cards are like you play through his like Babe Ruth's called shot.
Mm-hmm.
You do Babe Ruth's called shot at Wrigley, and it's weird because it's in black and white, and you're like, okay, this is cool. And
you play it in black and white?
Yeah, they play it in black. Like
oh
shit,
shit,
they put it in black and white. But then Wrigley itself, and all the teams are wearing like their throwbacks, but Wrigley itself is the 2019 version of Wrigley with Adrian Motron. And
what the fuck? Okay.
I didn't know in 1932 they had a giant fucking television in the outfield.
They might have.
Yeah, you never know. 1932 was a weird year. We were in a depression. Shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's fun. I know that they've got other moments, but I mean, it's a good game so far. They could have made improvements on the. I get that they want to make it realistic, but hot damn, I want to have fun.
Yeah.
And Road to the Show, if you start a new player, it's a lot better than bringing a new one in.
Okay.
Yeah. And okay, I will talk about this one thing because we got about 7 minutes and we can run through this. But you put one thing down. I want to talk about this one thing so we can get it off because it's getting almost like irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
We can go to yours. The Rock driving by. He was driving by a school bus of players going to a game in Florida.
Okay.
And they recognized him in the truck. And the video went viral because he gave him an inspirational speech. Like he went up to the back half, yelled out the window at the kids, and then he drove up to the front half, gave an inspirational speech to those kids, and then they went out and they mercied the team they were playing.
That's bad. I hadn't even heard of this. So that's badass.
The Rock's in his fucking pickup and his giant muscle. He's like, "Hey boys, you go out there and fucking win today." They're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "All right, let's go get it." I was like, "That's awesome."
Badass. I went.
Yeah.
I wish I had that and was playing ball.
One of the players recorded it, and it was really fucking cool. The Rock put it on his Instagram, so if you ever get a chance, go check it out.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, and you put this on here. It's a broken record at this point, but we got to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know what Keuchel and Kimbrel are gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna play this year. Kimbrel, I'm still saying the most likely thing if he plays, which is an if. Most likely thing if he plays, Boston 1 year. the Brewers are the only other possibility at this point.
Yeah, with Knebel out.
But again, the whole reason they're not on teams right now is because they didn't get the years they wanted. So fuck, I don't know. Keuchel, crapshoot. I don't fucking know. There are a lot of people who would like to see him on the Cardinals. I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I wouldn't want to sign either of these people because you essentially won't have them for a month because they have to come up through the minors and get that arm ready because they missed all of spring training.
Yeah, and I could see where he could hold like a placeholder on a team that's tanking, like the Tigers. You could put him in there because I mean they've got Zimmerman in their rotation. That's about it in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean I guess he could go to some team and get his arm warm and then get traded.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. What's the Rangers rotation looking like? If we look at the depth chart for the Rangers, like. Yeah, they've got Edison Volquez, Lance Lynn, Drew Smiley, Shelby Miller, and Mike Minor. Is that Mike Minor?
It is Minor, yeah.
Yeah, Mike Minor. So, I mean, it's okay. He probably wouldn't be able to fit in there, though. Hunter Pence did make his first start for the Rangers. He wasn't that bad.
Okay.
He was doing okay. They got him at a DH, but that's a completely different topic. But, like, I'm trying to think of teams. If he's going anywhere, he's going to an American League team. I don't see him going to the National League.
I don't either.
Yeah, with the way. No, like, let me look at the Twins. What are the Twins looking like with their pitching? Because they kind of gutted theirs. Yeah, the Twins are working with a 4-man rotation.
Yeah, they have
Barrios,
Pineda,
Gibson, Pineda, and Odorizzi.
Yeah.
And then they've got... I don't even know who their other guys are. I think it's McGill, maybe?
That's a name. Not one that I know.
McGill or Addison Reed. Yeah,
okay.
Addison Reed, I'm thinking. Yeah, but then, you could put Keuchel there, and he can be a placeholder. The Twins are maybe looking for a wild card spot if they can push it.
They have offensive pieces.
Yeah.
They have the pieces to do it.
Pitching. Really. I mean, I can't really think of anywhere else that he might, like the Blue Jays maybe?
Maybe.
Their pitchers. I mean, you got, like, Stroman, Shoemaker...
Who was lights out the other day.
Yeah. So, they've got options. Keuchel could go somewhere. He needs the time, though. And Kimbrel, for fuck's sake, just sign with either Boston or Milwaukee and get it over with. We're kind of sick and tired about talking.
Yeah, it's a little annoying. I just got the due date changed on a paper that I haven't started. And if it is, oh, God, please be what I want.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start hoping and praying.
Environmental NGOs. Your next research project is due next week.
Oh, drum roll.
Oh, never mind. It's still tomorrow.
Oh, rest in peace.
Oh, that shit hurted.
Yeah, I feel sorry, sir.
Ow.
Yeah. Well, we're coming up. We got like 2 minutes left to fill.
Got like 2 minutes left.
You know what? We'll do it real quick just for shits and grins because I've had it on here for a while. But I'm going to change it instead of top 5.
Can you Command Z that real quick? I'm going to keep the notes just for writing our little description.
There you go. I got
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Who is your most favorite obscure baseball player of all time? Like, not a Hall of Famer. I'm talking about, like, a guy that not a lot of people would say that's their favorite baseball player.
Okay, my favorite obscure baseball player. I want to think of a Cardinal.
Because I got mine. I know him, but I want to hear yours first.
But actually, legitimately, it'd be Aaron Boone. Seriously.
Aaron Boone.
Like, he's brought out of the realm of obscurity because he's managing the Yankees right now.
But that home run in 2003.
Yeah.
And then hurting his hand right after that.
Yeah.
And
playing basketball.
Yeah, and then you got A-Rod coming in to take his spot. That's a good choice. I like it. That's not bad.
Yeah, I like Booney Boy.
Boone. If I had to pick one, I'd go with David Eckstein.
Yeah.
That was my boy, little scrapper. You know what he's doing now? He is the business manager for his wife's clothing business. Because, his wife is an actress.
Really?
And she's on the Clone Wars, the TV show.
Really?
Yeah, she's the lead in the Clone Wars. Ahsoka Tano.
Seriously?
That's her.
Oh, I had no fucking clue.
Yeah, she's on that. She was also the lead in. She was the bully in That's So Raven, the TV show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah. So,
That's so fucking cool.
yeah, and Eckstein was always a really just gritty player.
Yeah.
'06 World Series, the 9 for 22 with all the doubles and shit. And now he's managing. He is the business person for that. And they always ask him, they're like, David, how do you feel about baseball? And he's like, I get the same rush doing this and getting the deal done, because all her clothing line is centered around like empowering girls through sci-fi, like Star Wars girls clothing lines and
That's
shit. And I'm like, I can get behind that. That's fucking lit.
That's so cool.
And he's like, yeah, she's the one who makes the design. She's the one who's the creative part. And if she ever needs anything done in the business world, I'm in the back getting it done for her, because she supported me through my baseball career. Now it's time for me to support her through this venture. I'm like, that's mad respect.
I
David.
love that.
I'd love it. I got an authentic David Eckstein jersey at home. $350 jersey. I could have bought any player. I bought David Eckstein, because I fucking love that guy.
You got to get the eye put back on that, dog.
Yeah, I do. I found a place in Texas that makes individual letters, and I bought it, and I got the eye, and it was too big.
Oh no.
So I went back, and I'm like, okay, it's a ½ inch too big. So I went and I bought a new one, and it's in the mail right now.
Okay.
It's on the way from Texas, but as soon as I get it, I'm gonna sew the eye back on.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. I don't know where the eye went. The original eye. I don't know. I think they just forgot. I think my grandpa bought me the jersey or something,
Yeah.
and he was like, I'm gonna buy Michael a jersey, and I was like, thanks, Grandpa. And he bought it. He's like, here you go. I'm like, great, thanks. I love David Eckstein. He's like, yeah, I know. Where's the eye? The what?
The what?
They're like, the eye. There's a space for it. Oh.
Well.
Shit. Forgot that.
Oops.
Whoops. You can figure that out though, right? Yeah, that's a thought that counts.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think we've hit our hour here.
That's gonna. We got through so much shit.
We did. In episode 10, the Tony La Russa episode coming up
Dude,
next.
That's actually big. That's a big one.
Yeah.
We're 10 episodes in.
Not bad at all. I'm so pumped and ready for this.
We've had enough shit to talk about.
Oh, fuck yeah. Now we're going to be actually talking about in the season, who's
10 episodes is when you get legit, I think.
Yeah.
10?
10
Double
is where we
digits?
I mean, you only need 4 to win a World No, you need 11 to win a World Series. When we hit 11, we're going to pop champagne.
Okay.
But we're not of age, so it's going to be
Yeah.
sparkling apple
And it won't be in here.
No.
There's a lot of equipment.
I think if we hit 100 episodes, we need to go off.
Oh, yeah.
We need to have a party.
I think we'll be drinking age by then. I'm September. You're...
November.
Okay.
One
Yeah,
of
it
us will be.
Yeah.
If not, we can ask our parents.
Yeah. Mom.
Mom, can you buy me beer?
There's some upperclassmen. We can...
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Upperclassmen, you're right.
Yeah. All right, that's going to be a wrap for episode 9 of The Squeeze. We will see you next week. Again, drop us a like and rating on iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of it. We're everywhere.
Anywhere on the fucking internet, do it.
See you guys.
Bye.
Peace.